Hey team, I'm going to show you how to update the look of the storm. So we have a completed storm shot here. We actually want to get rid of this smaller debris. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off those debris layers, or I'll just delete them. And we also want to get rid of the atmosphere in the foreground. So I'll delete those as well, or you could just turn those layers off because we might want to get them back later. And then all this atmosphere in the background, I'm going to group this all into one layer. So I have them all selected. I'll do Control-Shift-C to do a pre-comp of atmosphere. And I want to move all the attributes into that and adjust the composition length so that we've just got 3 layers. We got the footage, the background atmosphere, and the roto. So first thing I'm going to do is subtract the roto from it. So I'm going to alpha inverted matte. So now this smoke is itself minus the roto, and I want to pre-comp that. So I'll Control-Shift-C on both of those and call this distortion map. And I want to increase the contrast on this. Then create a new adjustment layer with Control-Alt-Y. Call that distort, and then I'm going to put a displacement map effect on it. Let's ramp up the intensity to 100, and the layer we want to look at is the distortion map. Let's change this to effects and masks, so any effects we put on top of this will be affected, and you'll see it's distorting the background based on the smoke amount. So there's no smoke inside the roto, so there's no distortion happening inside the roto. It's only the outside. So now if I expand the edges of my roto, let's say if I were to add a Gaussian blur of like 100 and then a levels where I push the alpha channel out, kind of expand those edges to 500. Nice, so I've expanded that roto. I need to blur it again. I am blurring the roto, and then I'm applying a levels effect on the alpha channel only and bringing the white point way down, and that'll expand the alpha out. It'll grow the borders out. And then I just applied another Gaussian blur on top of that. I'm also going to turn off the exposure flickerings. So I'm trying to get some nice, just cloudy motion in the background. Some kind of swirling so that we can see the distortion kind of have a nice flowy pattern. I don't want too much chaos in this smoke. Add a little bit of directional blur to this. Horizontally. Okay, and let's apply that. Okay, so let's increase our distortion to 100, and let's actually turn our distortion map on and bring the opacity down to 10%. So we're just barely getting a little bit of visibility. And then you'll see the edges of the shot get all distorted, so we need to scale the whole shot in. So I'll select everything, pre-comp it again, just call that VFX, and scale it up until we're not seeing those black edges. And make sure to watch through it because the black edges might pop in, like right here. And you gotta scale it up a little bit more. And I'm gonna put the LUT on this.